Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast. Show link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Salute everybody tapping on in. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in the building, man. And we'll get right into this video and talk about the situation with DJ Vlad. Now, DJ Vlad, basically, we already know what he does. And he has protectors around here, people who cap and give him excuses for everything he do, which is absolutely disgraceful, being that a guy continues to violate the community and these things and continues to get a pass. But apparently this didn't happen with this one rapper gang member. Now, basically what's going on is this. DJ Vlad just got put on blast by West Coast rapper. And I want to say, well, I'll let you hear what he had to say. Glasses Malone basically came out and basically exposed DJ Vlad. He said that DJ Vlad tried to get him to give him a gun so that he could go and kill a man who basically was sleeping with his girlfriend who he was paying for her house. And so he said that when he refused to do that, DJ Vlad then cut him off. Now, shout out to High ATL podcast show. Y'all go subscribe to this show. They do a lot of great content. And I will play you guys this segment and make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel so y'all can see that full interview. But I'll let you guys hear what he had to say.
He did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the do with it.
Now, hold on. Let me go back just a little bit, just so y'all can get the gist of, you know what I'm saying, what it was, what he was saying. All right. So everybody can pretty much be locked in step on what it was.
From Vlad TV, sir.
Yes,
I mean, how did you find yourself banned from Vlad TV? What was it that made you come up with that concept? Are you banned? What were you trying to get these folks to understand? Because, see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, where's this coming from?
I know. So,
Have you ever?
Hold on, you guys. Hold on one second. All right, hold on.
idea, I feel like he's been
Folks to understand because, see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, where's this coming from?
I know. So, it's really an idea. I feel like he's been mad at me for the last 17 years over this situation where he wanted to borrow a gun because he got himself in some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the do with another brother.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to borrow a gun because he knew I was street and where I came from. And I kind of saved him from making a mistake. You know what I mean? And
no, you guys hearing what he's saying again? For you guys who don't know, this is the rapper who goes by the name of Glasses Malone. Again, this is a rapper, West Coast rapper, who goes by the name of Glasses Malone. He basically said that him and DJ Vlad had a fallout. Now, you guys have to listen to the story to understand what's going on.
And he wanted to kill.
And this is Glasses Malone himself actually telling the story. on Beehive ATL's podcast.
Some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the do with another brother.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to borrow a gun because he knew I was street and where I came from. And
Yeah.
I kind of saved him from making a mistake. You know what I mean? And I would have loaned him a gun and I'd probably be in prison.
Exactly.
So from that point on, he's been pissed off at me about it.
Yeah.
And I really never thought about it until recently, where I realized at this point, okay, he may feel some kind of way and be kind of backbite me on back channels, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew exactly why this person was upset at me.
Okay, so talk to me about your relationship with Vlad, because see, I didn't even know y'all were rocking like that back then. And how deep was it? And where's all this tension coming from now?
Well, we when I first started my career, Vlad was starting his career as a DJ, as a mixtape DJ. Vlad the Butcher was a popular DJ on the West Coast.
That's right.
Out of the Bay Area, and he used to have these tapes that was going crazy. I met him on Brazil Street, Black Wall Street, the headquarters.
Yeah.
Game, Face, G-Rod.
Yeah.
Really liked the dude. He was a solid dude. Looked out for me. I used to look out for him. If you look at the earliest Vlad TVs from 2005 and 6, I used to bring him to Watson Compton and have him on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'd be doing interviews.
Exactly.
Until this situation happened where he wanted to borrow a gun, and I just really had to let him know, like, that's not your kind of walk of life. Like, you got enough money to go buy a gun. Why would you want to borrow a gun from some gang member? You know what I mean? And if you wanted a gun, you would have one. So he just been mad at me about it ever since. And I never thought about it until 2019 when I put out Tupac Must Die, and a buddy of mine reached out to do an interview, and he was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with glasses over this situation.
Yeah.
And then further, it kept coming. And I noticed people would bring up my name, and it would always be this thing I would notice with him where he wouldn't acknowledge I existed. And it was just like, damn, like, is it that bad? And, and we weren't friends enough where I could have called him, but this was more artistic and more better.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So at least if we not going to fuck with each other, and if you dirty bagging me to other people, they know why now.
Exactly. I mean, when it comes to media on the West Coast, though, Glasses, you get busy in there, too, as well, man. So, how do you feel about the state of urban culture and media?
So that's basically, and shout out to Beehive ATL, that's basically what he alleged had happened. Now, he said that Vlad basically ran around, I guess, bad-mouthing him to a lot of people. And this is the reason why he, put out his side of the situation. He said Vlad been on this for 17 years now. Now, apparently, again, like he said, he's alleging that Vlad got upset at that time. He said he used to bring Vlad around the way. He said Vlad got upset that his girlfriend apparently had allegedly cheated on him. He caught her in the act with another dude in the house he was paying for, or in the place he was paying for, whether it was a house or apartment. And that, Vlad wanted to smoke dude. And he said that Vlad tried to elicit him to get the gun from him to go smoke the dude. And he said when he refused to give Vlad the gun, he said that Vlad, cut him off, didn't rock with him no more, period. Listen, DJ Vlad, whether this is true or not true, which I don't think there's any reason for, Glasses Malone to come out here and put out a lie. DJ Vlad is the same dude that's on this channel right now running his mouth about G Herbo, which he shouldn't be able to do, which G Herbo just stir-fried his ass. DJ Vlad up there talking about why wouldn't G Herbo want to do an interview with him but do an interview with nobody? Fool, your channel started there somewhere. You sitting up here criticizing G Herbo for doing interviews with smaller YouTubers. That's what these guys are supposed to do, jabroni. That's what we want these guys to do. Don't you want to see more of the superstars and the hip hop and all these people show love to the smaller content creators? But nah, what you do, you get in a position and now you down talking, you bad talk smaller content creators. This what DJ Vlad tried to do. He act like he got ownership of everything. He act like he the owner and he act like he the all of this. That dude's a clown, man. So G Herbo done came out and cooked this bum. He tried to disrespect G Herbo, bro. You can't do that, dog. This dude be disrespecting all kind of black folks, and these dudes come out here and get this man a pass all the time. Disrespect the minister. They give him a pass. How? How did this dude? What special did this dude have giving this dude a pass? Make it make sense. How he getting a pass? He get to disrespect all these black people. Then black folks huddle up around this guy and get this guy passed. For what? You allegedly tried to get, and you already know what's going to happen. If they would have came back and pulled up Vlad, they'd have got him. Shout out to my boy Town Business. He should know about this. Town Business out there in the Bay Area. So he already know what it is. But this dude right here, like I said before, he's sitting up on the channel today. The video come out talking about something. This in Town. Shout out to Town. Town has talked about this for years on his channel, on his network. Town have talked about how, because Town covers a lot of boxing events, and he talked about how some of these big time boxers did not even want to show smaller content creators love. They act like if you ain't have a certain amount of views or you ain't certain, they ain't want to show you no love. G Herbo is actually out here, Chicago rapper, showing these smaller channels love. And Vlad was so mad when his team was like, nah, he don't want to do the interview with you. So Vlad go on his channel and start talking that crazy shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But then we already know what Vlad would have did in this situation. Imagine if Glasses would have did that. Imagine if Glasses would have gave Vlad the blicky. Vlad would have went and did something stupid. What you think that Vlad would have did when the cops came and got him? I'm gonna say it again. What y'all think Vlad would have did when the cops came and got him? What y'all think he would have did? Glasses Malone, like he said, like Glasses said, Glasses would have been, his ass would have been in prison. And Glasses broke that shit down. He would have been in prison, and Vlad was mad at him for him not allowing him to make a stupid ass decision. Now, if that ain't bull jive, I don't know what is. Here you go again.
For that, now I mean Glasses banned from Vlad TV, sir. I mean, how did you find yourself banned from Vlad TV? What was it that made you come up with that concept? Are you banned? What were you trying to get these folks to understand? Because see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, "Where's this coming from?"
I know. So it's really an idea. I feel like he's been mad at me for the last 17 years over this situation where he wanted to borrow a gun because he got himself in some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the do with another brother.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to borrow a gun because he knew I was street and where I came from. And I kind of saved him from making a mistake. You know what I mean? And I would have loaned him a gun and I'd probably be in prison.
Exactly.
So from that point on, he's been pissed off at me about it.
Yeah.
And I really never thought about it until recently where I realized at this point, okay, he may feel some kind of way and be kind of backbite me on back channels. And I wanted to make sure everybody knew exactly why this person was upset at me.
Okay, so the reason why he was saying what he's saying. So he ain't just coming out trying to throw Vlad under. This is something that been going on. But he said Vlad been out here, you know what I'm saying? He alleged that Vlad been out here back talking, down talking him, you know what I'm saying, on back channels and stuff like this. And, he said he want to put it out there so everybody know what the truth is about this dude. And that's crazy work. As much as Vlad sit on his channel and talk about everybody else, you was ready to crash out, allegedly, over that chick, Vlad? Now, I want you to answer that. You up there talking about, and I'm going to say it again, you up there talking about all the time somebody else's business. You always asking black folks about other black folks. And you ain't black. Now, I can't stand this guy, bro. And then he act like if somebody don't do an interview with him, oh, well, if you don't do an interview with me, something's wrong with you. He did the same shit with Marlon Wayans. Then what did he do? When Marlon Wayans didn't want to do the interview, or when he asked for a certain price, then you start disrespecting Marlon Wayans. Straight like that. He feel like everybody got to bow down to him. I'm telling y'all this. But I'm glad dude exposed this clown, man. I'm happy he exposed him because that need to be exposed. Now, I wonder how Vlad is going to twist this. And, because he probably going to come back on this. And y'all can go to Behigh, Behigh, ATL. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Salute to Beehive ATL. And you guys can see it up there. It's the interview with Glasses Malone, and he talks about what happened with him and DJ Vlad. And then, like I said, today he's out there on his channel today, sitting out there talking shit about G Herbo. Cause G Herbo, and then he talking about, oh, G Herbo did an interview with a podcast that only did 600 views. Yeah, because you know why? Because G Herbo keeping that shit real. He keeping that shit real. He ain't looking at, oh, this is a smaller. G Herbo could be looking at this somebody that's grinding, trying to come up. I'm gonna show him love. But since he won't come do it with you, now it's a problem. That's why G Herbo got daggone flamed his ass. And they need to start getting back at this dude. I'm telling y'all this, man. Everybody got all this energy for everybody. Don't nobody got this energy for DJ Vlad. All this shit Vlad be involved. Don't nobody got no energy for this dude. Again, this is the only dude I know who got a pass, who disrespected so many black folks. This dude. And then all he do, he gonna call up the same couple people and try to get them to come up there, throw them a couple dollars, and get them to come up there and calm the community down. Man, come on, bro. This dude cap, man. Like I said before, man. Everybody ain't gonna want to sit up there and you know, and sit down with you, dog. They don't see the demise of some of the people that's been on your show. Not everybody gonna want to interview with you. It is what it is. You sit up there, you antagonizing Kwame Brown in your interview with Gilbert Arenas, knowing them two got heat. This is the type of shit you pull. Right? And then he always want to throw out there, oh yeah, I got security, man. I got security. Man, ain't nobody worried about this security, man. We in the year 2025, man. Some of these young cats, they running through security, man. So all that stuff he's saying and all this shit he perpetuating and stuff like that, it's going to catch up to this dude, man. Like he said, he going to try and go get a couple black people to come on, take off for him, throw him a couple dollars to calm everybody down. But answer that question, though, Vlad. Is Glasses Malone lying? He said that you asked him he said you asked him for the blicky. Is he lying? He said you asked him for the blicky so you can go kill dude. Because he slept with your girl in the spot you was paying for. You was so mad. You was going off dude. Right? And then like he said, like Glasses Malone said, bro, you had enough money. Vlad, he said at that time, Vlad have enough money to go get his own, straight up. It's disgusting. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all already see what it is, bro. Salute to everybody that's in the building, man. I'm gone. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.